Today's video, we are talking all about easy peasy Halloween DIYs, projects that you can make in 5 minutes or less that only cost a couple of bucks to put together. Please leave me a big thumbs up and let's get started. So walking on into the door, Dollar Tree has tons of Halloween solar lights. These little ghosts caught my eye. I thought they were absolutely adorable. So I picked up 3 of them and I wanted to make like a cute little arrangement I could set outside. I could see multiple of these like setting up an outdoor set of stairs or just out on the patio, maybe a side table, but it's really going to add some extra light but also look really cute during the day. So picked up 3 of these ghosts and I removed the tags. I do have just an older flower bucket that was left over from my spring decor from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and spray painted that black. Some of the words are showing through, but I think it gives it a really cool, like, creepy effect. You can't read them very well through there. I stuck down in a little bit of styrofoam, put the ghost down inside, and then added some rocks. I wanted the ghost in the back to be a little bit taller, so I added the stake that it came with, and then the smaller ones, I just pushed them down in the front. You could use the same design to use any of the solar lights that they have out right now. The orange pumpkins would look really cute, but this is also a fun way to kind of like light up your porch area for trick-or-treat night. I was absolutely blown away when I saw these taper candles. They have a 2-pack of these twisted ones that come in multiple colors. I feel like the orange ones are perfect for Halloween. They have the darker red that would be perfect for like Thanksgiving. Also this dark teal color, and they just look really high end. I'm used to just finding the like already scratched up completely white taper candles, so I felt like these were going to be the perfect pop of color. Also at Dollar Tree I found these adorable little witch taper candle holders, and these are perfect. No DIY even required. You can just put whichever set that you like the best down inside these candle holders. A very useful hack though, if they don't want to stand up straight or they're kind of flimsy in there, you can just take a lighter and kind of melt the bottom of it. I let it drip into the little taper candle holder, and then it's going to act as a glue. Whenever it cools off, it's going to be nice and sturdy and stand up really straight. I'm just decorating with these. I'm not really going to be burning them, but they would look gorgeous as a centerpiece or on a side table. Another really fun hack is to grab some LED pillar candles. These are great to keep on hand. I always have extra ones whenever I think of a fun idea, but this is a great way to make the famous bleeding candles. You see these everywhere, the easiest DIY, but a lot of times I'm seeing people like mix up something in a separate container. The easiest way that you can do this, just be super careful, is by lighting the color candle that you want to drip down the sides. In this case, I'm using a red one, and just carefully going around the edges, making sure the flame is directed away from me, and making sure that I'm super careful, but letting it drip down the sides. I am just taking my time and letting this stack up, so it's going to be really thick. This is a little bit of a lighter red than I would like, but it still works really well. I didn't like the effect whenever I turned the candle a little bit sideways, so I just put it back down and just took my time and went around this several times until I got the look that I was going for. Because that was so much fun, I had to test it in a different color because I'm not all about spooky Halloween, so I thought just because it's not going to look like a bleeding candle, I could do this in a different color, and I went with this orange color. This one for sure was way too light. I wish it was more of a saturated orange color, but once again, just taking my time, letting it really stack up, and the color pops a little bit more. But this kind of reminds me of like what Halloween gourds look like, or gourds in the fall, how they're all naughty, so I feel like the orange still worked really well for this. So pretty much just doing the same thing in a different color, but I just had to share because these also can go for just regular fall decor. In the Dollar Tree Halloween section, they have a Halloween tree as well as some ornaments. I'm grabbing some of these mini little ornaments to put in some vases. I like these tall hurricane lantern vases and just filling them in with whatever that you would like just for extra decor purposes. You don't even have to overthink this. There's no DIY here. We are just mixing these in this vase and styling them. I kind of layered them different colors and mixed them together, and this is so easy to change out for each season. Now whenever it gets closer to Christmas, I'll be able to just pour these into a large Ziploc bag and save them for next year, and then fill these up with some pretty like shimmery silver ornaments, and just kind of the same idea but for different seasons. Just to give it a little extra detail, I did hot glue on a little ribbon around the bottom and then displayed these with some more Halloween decor, but an easy way to get those Halloween colors in your home without having to do like a big complicated DIY. These leather pumpkins caught my eye. I picked up extra ones, so I actually wanted to get to use them a little bit longer into the Halloween season rather than just like fall decor. So using some Dollar Tree vinyl, I just cut out a little face. You can see that I have no like technique here. I'm just cutting out some triangles and a little mouth and applying them to the leather pumpkins. These stick to the faux leather so much more than they would if I was using any of the cloth pumpkins. That's why I went with the leather ones, but just giving it a fun little face and stacking them together. I kind of did a combination of like not too spooky faces but cute faces, and then more of the traditional jack-o'-lantern face, and apply these with the little stickers. You could cut this out on your Cricut if you want to. I'm just bypassing it and making this as simple as possible, but I feel like they look really cute for like little effort at all. Okay, so this is more of like a fall hack or DIY versus it's not a Halloween, but you could use these during the Halloween season. I am using 2 wooden slices and going ahead and tracing them out so I know the size that I need to make my little template, and creating a little template for some torch paste. Now this is a fun way to do wood burning. I absolutely love it, and I'll have some products linked underneath this video if you want to go check them out. But I'm just cutting out the circles really roughly, not worrying about it, and I'm actually kind of doing this in reverse. I take 2 of the vinyl circles, stack them on top of each other, and then draw like a little pumpkin and then cut out the middle. I really want the shape of the pumpkin on the inside, so I'm going to lay those to the side, and then whenever I apply these, it's going to leave the perfect little stencil so that I can add in my torch paste. The torch paste is really easy to use. I just apply it using a little bit of a popsicle stick. You can use a squeegee, or I'm just continuing to put it on with the popsicle stick, or whatever you want to kind of spread it out and make sure it's a super thin layer. If you get it too thick, it does want to bubble. So I just apply this, and then using my heat gun, I am heating this up until that part of the wood starts to burn. And then since I used a stencil, that shape is going to show up and it looks really, really cool. I just hold it there until it starts to burn and then kind of move it around. I don't want it to burn all at once in one spot because it does seem to like warp the wood a little bit. So just trying to move it around so it doesn't get too hot, but enough so that it does burn the torch paste. And then I went in with a paint marker and just added a few little dots. If I would have thought about it, I would have just added the dots with the torch paste and then it would have burnt those spots. But either way, this is perfectly fine. You can Mod Podge over this if you want to make them food safe or wipeable, but I'm planning on using these as coasters. I just posted a video all about Dollar General fall hacks. If you want to go check that out, I'll have it linked down below. One of my favorite Dollar General finds were these mugs that have this amber finish as well as the green finish, and I just love them. They're see-through, but they scream fall to me and super cabin cozy. So I am going to be melting down a couple of the Dollar Tree candles. I use the wicks inside these mugs and then fill them with my melted wax. So these turn out so gorgeous. I love how they look whenever the wax is completely cooled down, and these are perfect for tier trays, but really dressing up your dining area or kitchen area and just look like a fun cozy mug full of something warm and fun to drink. But obviously this is just decor, but looks really cute whenever they're lit up. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. Please leave me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below which project is your favorite, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.